Are you feeling weary? Like no matter how hard you try, the obstacles just won't move? If you're feeling discouraged today, I want to remind you, don't give up. God has a plan for your life. A plan bigger than your struggles, stronger than your doubts, and more beautiful than you can imagine. In the next few minutes, we'll dive into God's promises and discover why you can hold on to hope, even in the hardest moments. Life can feel chaotic, but God's plan is never random. In Jeremiah 29:11, God reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." When we don't see immediate results, we start to believe the lie that God has forgotten us. But God works in seasons. Just like a seed planted in the ground, the harvest takes time. So, don't mistake silence for absence. God is still working. We live in a world of instant gratification, but God's timing follows a different rhythm, one of eternal wisdom. In Ecclesiastes 3:11, we're reminded, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Waiting can feel like wasted time, but in God's hands, it's preparation. Maybe you're in a season of waiting right now, waiting for a breakthrough, for healing, or direction. Remember this: God isn't delaying your blessing. He's preparing you for it. When you're exhausted and tempted to quit, lean into God's strength. In Isaiah 41:10, God promises, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God's strength never runs out. When you feel weak, it's not the end. It's an invitation to depend on Him. Your struggle isn't meaningless. In Romans 8:28, we're told, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." The pain you're facing today might be the testimony someone else needs tomorrow. So keep going. God never wastes your pain. He redeems it. Don't give up. God's plan for your life is still in motion. His promises are true, and His love is unshakable. Trust Him. One step, one prayer, one day at a time. If this message encouraged you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more faith-based encouragement. And if you'd like a daily reminder to trust God's plan, check out our high-quality clothing collection at Eden Apparel and Company. Because faith grows when we remember who is in control.